MSB here, and it's time for another serious sneak peek taking a look at the Hex Alpha. Today we'll be taking a look at the PvP side, since my previous video covered all of the other aspects of the UI currently available. As a disclaimer, please remember this is an alpha version of Hex, so more improvements will definitely be coming as this proceeds. So let's jump in and take a look. So at this point, we're looking at the Proving Grounds. The Proving Grounds is the PvP component of Hex currently available. You have two options. You can either challenge someone directly by selecting the challenge button next to their name, or you can select Find an Opponent, which will automatically matchmake you. Let's go ahead and just find an opponent. And I'll be using the deck from our previous video, which is a red rush deck. With that deck in particular, I took out the charge bots because there is a current alpha bug where you can only use your charge power once for an entire match, so I just added in another one-cost troop. I have to draw again because I didn't get enough resources. There, that looks better. Let's lay out that Savage Raider. And let's attack. First blood to me. And I'll lay down an Unmerciful Tormentor. I want to keep my Rage Fire in hand. Now, it'll be at least 2 turns before I can trigger the Unmerciful Tormentor's ability because I have 2 resources in hand, and you can only land 1 per turn. And there's a Living Totem. Perfect target for my Rage Fire. Obviously, I don't want him adding Swift Strike to that card. Let's blow it up. I play that Blaze Elemental and swing in. And my Blaze Elemental dies. My opponent plays the 3rd resource. And at this point I'm doing okay. I'd actually like to draw another burn spell if I can. Next turn, if I don't draw a resource, he plays a Pegasus, which is fine. Now, hopefully I don't draw a resource here. Perfect. Play my resource. Play my Veteran Gladiator. And since I want to trigger the Unmerciful Tormentor's ability, I'm going to need to burn something, so that Pegasus looks like a perfect target. May as well keep my Savage Raider, just in case I get a Soul Tog out. I swing in with both. And drop him to 6. Now, next turn he'd have to drop 2 troops because I'll be able to prevent one from blocking with the Veteran Gladiator. It's his second main phase, and here's where he'd have to drop something. Inner conflict, likely on the... Okay, on the Veteran Gladiator. He's got 1 resource, he'd have to play something. He's got nothing, so I'm gonna swing and win. Because nothing in my deck costs more than 4 resources. So whatever I get, I'll be able to play. It's a Furious Taskmaster. My Unmerciful Tormentor goes back up to 4. And I'll even use his ability on himself. And swing in with everything. He only has 1 resource available, so if he had an Immortal in his hand, he wouldn't be able to play it. Which means it's victory. So that'll just give you a quick picture about how the PvP system works in Hex currently. Obviously, again, this is the alpha version of Hex, so there are going to be plenty more features, additional art components, and lots of additional gameplay elements that are going to be added in as the alpha progresses. Of course, as those new features do get released, I'll of course be uploading additional videos which show those features. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please take the time to subscribe, and be sure to leave a comment on what kind of Hex content you'd like to see on my channel. As always, I'm MSB, wishing you good games and good times.